The savannah has no place for the slow. A young hippo is pushing its limits, fleeing as a pack of wild dogs tightens the encirclement. Is a massacre already sealed, or will there be a dramatic comeback? The answer is coming up now on Animal Fight Night. No need to turn its head, no need to fully surface. The hippo still maintains control of its surroundings. It possesses a highly specialized eye design to observe everything around it. Its eyes sit high on top of its head, with horizontal slit pupils that function like a wide-angle lens. Thanks to this structure, it can scan both flanks at the same time without turning its head, allowing it to detect even the slightest movement from distant threats early on. The most remarkable feature is its ability to see clearly even while running at speeds of up to about 19 miles per hour. At that speed, its massive body shakes and bounces violently. Yet, with horizontal pupils, its vision remains stable and does not blur with motion. For a hippo, detecting movement matters more than seeing fine details. Even the slightest movement in the distance is enough for it to react instantly. Hippos use their eyes to control the environment. But for wild dogs, their eyes are not just for seeing. They are a communication system that allows the entire pack to coordinate seamlessly. They have forward-facing eyes with round pupils, optimized for extreme focus. The most remarkable feature is eye-based communication. A silent signaling system that lets the pack coordinate without making a sound. Each dog's gaze indicates its intended direction of movement. Even a quick glance can replace a command to shift tactics. The real power lies in continuous target tracking. Instead of a single individual locking onto the prey, the entire pack maintains visual contact. Each member monitors a different angle. When the prey suddenly changes direction, control is instantly handed off to the member in the closest position to intercept. In the wild, any young animal separated from its mother instantly becomes a top priority target for predators. This young hippo was separated from its mother as the herd moved across the savannah. It immediately fell into the sights of a nearby pack of African wild dogs. At this moment, the young hippo has only one chance to survive. It must pour all its strength into running as fast as possible toward the nearest river. Only by reaching deep water can it use its body mass to defend itself and escape the jaws waiting to close in. The young hippo charges forward. Its wide field of vision allows it to scan both flanks at the same time, dodging dangerous snapping attacks from either side. However, its strength begins to wear down under the pack's agile tactics. On the other side, the wild dogs spread out, guarding every possible escape route. With nothing more than synchronized glances, they constantly rotate positions. When one misses a bite, two others instantly fill the gap and cut off the path ahead. Under the psychological pressure of dozens of opponents, always moving faster than it, the young hippo begins to panic, its stride becoming unstable. Just as the encirclement tightens to its peak, a furious roar tears through the air. The mother hippo appears, charging straight into the pack to rescue her vulnerable calf. She opens her massive jaws wide, driving the dogs back and forcing them away from her young. In the end, the wild dog pack paid a devastating price. One of the leading dogs failed to dodge in time and was taken down instantly. The entire pack was forced to scatter and retreat. On the other side, the mother hippo quietly lay down beside her trembling calf, its skin marked with wounds.
Lurking beneath the quiet waters of rivers, hippos are one of the most aggressive creatures in the world and are often considered as one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Weighing between 3,000 and 4,500 pounds and measuring up to 16 feet in length, they possess a formidable strength. Regardless of purpose, hippos can run at speeds of up to 30 mph on land and are capable of swimming in water. In this wild animal documentary, we explore the raw power and survival instincts of these massive creatures. Uncovering what makes them such dominant forces in their habitat. Their jaws are as powerful as a large barbell hammer. Their violence is stronger than any large-sized animal. The main food of hippo is grass. Hippo is particularly aggressive when invading the territory, and their children threatened. They are donated as one of the most aggressive creatures in the world. They can easily get angry and attack any opponent that violates their territory. Even healthy lions who are sharp when they reach their territory can become victims. The lion is the most aggressive predator in nature. Often dubbed the king of the jungle. They are dominant animals in the territory. With an average weight of 330 to 550 ps for males and 260 to 400 ps for females. Lions rely on strength and strategy to maintain their position at the top of the food chain. However, unlike the jaguar and tiger, the lion is characterized by quite cavalry in the river. Just like crossing water can be especially dangerous, as Africa's rivers are home to powerful aquatic creatures, including hippos and Nile crocodiles. Just feel that the territory is threatened or bothered. A lion will react instinctively, as territorial disputes are an important part of their survival. While wading across the river, 3 lions accidentally violated the territory of the hippo. Because of being suddenly attacked, one lion was forced to retreat to the starting point. While the other 2 continued their attempt to reach the opposite bank, with the advantage of underwater. The hippopotamus launched quickly and attacked, causing the 2 lions to flee to the shore. A hippo is an aggressive, territorial animal. Not only that, but they are also known to challenge other large predators, including crocodiles. Their bite force measures an astonishing 1,800 psi, nearly twice that of a lion, 650, and even stronger than a tiger. Making them one of the most powerful biters in the animal kingdom. Living in the same environment, To ensure the safety of the young, the hippopotamus is ready to chase and attack. Intimidate the crocodile whenever they perceive a threat. In the water environment, hippos are nearly invincible due to their thick skin, which can be up to 2 inches thick, making it difficult for predators to injure them. They live in a herd of 1 male head and about 5 to 30 females and young children. Occupying a certain territory in rivers, lakes, or mangrove swamps. The hippopotamus protecting the young child is very strict. Almost no predators can harm a calf when its mother is near. Females give birth to a single calf after an 8-month gestation period, and newborns weigh between 55 to 110 po. For the first few weeks, the calf remains close to its mother, even nursing underwater. In the mating season, mature male hippos will have brutal acts. The male hippos will fight for female hippos. The attack that follows was the result of a power struggle among male hippos, in which the father of the young halo was defeated and chased. To interact with the most female hippos, the males often eliminate the enemy's young children. This behavior, known as infanticide, is observed in many territorial mammals, including lions and chimpanzees. Scientists estimate that up to 25% of young hippos in high-conflict populations may fall victim to this phenomenon. When the young passes away, the mother does not need to breastfeed anymore and will be ready to mate again. The young hippo became the target of the mature male attacks dozens of times after his father was defeated. It also grabbed the weak young and forcefully moved it, asserting control over the territory. The onlooking hippos remained passive. As herd dynamics often discourage intervention in such situations. This extraordinary moment, though harsh, reflects the reality of nature's survival mechanisms. In the wild, every action serves a purpose, shaping the delicate balance between life and dominance in Africa's unpredictable waterways. Through this wild animal documentary, we witness these raw and intense moments, offering a deeper understanding of the survival instincts that define life in the wild. The fight between the mother hippo and the male challenger was a brutal display of strength and determination. She had won that battle, but in the wild, danger never truly disappears. Even after defending her calf from one threat, another was lurking in the shadows. And this time, it came not from the water, but from the dry, golden grasslands, where a pride of hungry lions awaited their next opportunity. Hippos are large, water-loving animals that live in sub-Saharan Africa. They inhabit lakes, rivers, and wetlands, particularly in regions where fresh water is abundant year-round. The hippopotamus, one of the 3 largest extant herbivores on the planet, is the 3rd largest terrestrial mammal today. They had the largest mouth and the most developed fangs in the modern animal world. Their temperament is notorious. Hippos are known for their short fuse and territorial aggression. Particularly during the dry season, when water sources become limited. They live in areas where water is abundant, as they spend most of their time submerged. Using their unique ability to hold their breath for up to 5 minutes, while their eyes, ears, and nostrils stay above the waterline. Considered amphibians, hippos spend up to 16 hours a day in the water. Hippos are social animals that live in groups. They have large teeth and tusks that are used to fend off threats, including humans. In fact, hippos are responsible for more human fatalities in Africa than lions or crocodiles, with an estimated 500 fatalities annually. They can be said to be the strongest species in the waters of the Black Continent. Even the famous Nile crocodile is often bullied by them. Hippos and Nile crocodiles are neighbors in freshwater rivers and lakes across Africa. Hippos always bully crocodiles, even when they are giant crocodiles. Hippos are often attacked by lions on land. Despite being nearly invulnerable in water, they must venture onto dry land every night to feed. In fact, although the hippopotamus lives in water, it eats grass on the shore, and it hardly eats aquatic plants. So it has to come ashore to feed. When food is scarce in the dry season, hippos can forage up to 3 miles away from the riverbank. Hippos have very different habits between being in the water and on land. When foraging on land, it goes alone, wherever there is food. And they also have no concept of territory when on land. The way lions hunt hippos is by isolating individuals, often targeting younger or weakened adults. Unlike their usual ambush techniques, lions must use hyena-like strategies to take down these giant creatures. Often attacking in groups and using exhaustion as a weapon. While on land, a single lion can also attack hippos. However, studies have shown that lions only choose hippos as prey when force majeure. And therefore hippos are not frequent targets of lions. But hunger is something wildlife can't control. Given the opportunities presented to them, they will not give up. Especially with hippos that are not yet aware of the danger in the grasslands. The baby hippo is usually protected by the mother hippo. But because it was too busy to explore and it was already dark, it lost its mother and entered the lion's territory. This can be said to be a fatty meal for the pride of the hungry lion. It didn't take long for the lions to take down the baby hippo with cries of pain from the hippo. Realizing that her baby was in danger, the mother hippo went to find it, but it was too late. The heartbreaking scene unfolded before her eyes, her calf motionless while the lion stood nearby. The lions even attacked the mother hippo. The hippo tried to run away, but the lions still tried to hold it.
In the wild, smart coordination can push an opponent to the brink. But a single mistake against a stronger rival can cost a life. The winner isn't always the smartest. It's the one that can endure and strike back at the right moment. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss the next intense life or survival animal fight night.